Hi everyone, welcome to the Thinking Crypto YouTube channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button. Guys, banks, stock exchanges, financial conglomerates, and even central banks around the globe are on board for cryptocurrencies because they don't want to get disrupted. They're adopting it, they're trying to build their own, and we got some updated JPMorgan statements here. They said here, reported by Bloomberg, blockchain is laying the foundation for digital money. In the subtext, it says 2019 will be remembered for the rise of digital money. What a time to be alive, guys. We are the early adopters in this new crypto asset class, and all of these big players are recognizing the disruption. They're trying to get ahead of it, trying to get ahead of the curve. You guys know that JPMorgan started their own coin called the JPM coin, and they are seeing what is taking place. So JPMorgan Chase & Co. is broadening its perspective on blockchain technology to show how digital money will change the financial world. The emergence of linked databases like blockchains that enable Bitcoin and Ethereum to exist, as well as changing consumer preferences, that's important, has turned the modernization of payments into a global theme. Guys, there's so much in that sentence right there. So much. Changing consumer preferences, right? Modernizing payments globally. This is awesome. And they said this in a New York-based bank, they said this in a 74-page report released on Friday. And like I said, they're trying to do their own coin. They're trying to adopt different ways where they can, get ahead of the competition and, of course, avoid disruption. So 2019 will be remembered for the rise of the digital money. The bank said in the report, the groundwork is now in place for more mainstream adoption. I love that. The groundwork is now in place for more mainstream adoption of blockchain technology at the same time that the foundation is being established for the development of digital currency and fast payments. Guys, this market has so much potential. The future is so bright. And these big banks, these big players are recognizing it. And we are so early. And that's why, you accumulate in the lows, not financial or investment advice. You got to wait right after you accumulate, go through the market cycles of bear and bull. And that's where smart money, big money has historically in other markets being able to outlast the average Joe. But I hope you recognize these market principles. I hope you recognize how early we are. And the future of this market is so bright when you see these big players are recognizing what's happening and they're putting their money where their mouth is. They're trying to build, they're trying to adopt, they're trying to build something that can maybe stop the disruption, right? That's what JPMorgan did with launching their own coin while their CEO, Jamie Dimon, was bashing Bitcoin publicly. So don't forget these things. And on the note of Bitcoin mining unit manufacturer MicroBT nibbles at Bitmain's market share. So I've been covering on this channel, guys, the battle that is heating up for Bitcoin mining to capture that power. And I believe the United States will capture that power from China, where the majority of the Bitcoin mining takes place. We know the world's largest Bitcoin mining farm is being built in Texas, and there are big time investors. So Bitcoin miner maker MicroBT has rapidly expanded market share by selling over 500,000 units in 2019, chipping away at its rivals Bitmain's dominance. This is great. Competition is healthy for the market, and this shows once again that these people are putting their money where their mouth is. They're investing, and that's a great sign. So I'm not going to go through all the details here, but they sold a good amount, 600,000 units of their flagship What's Miner M220 series. And competition's good. And like I said, the United States is trying to capture the Bitcoin mining power. There's a lot of Bitcoin mining that's popping up here in the States. And it's exciting, guys, to see what's coming ahead. Now, moving ahead here, CZ, who is the CEO of Binance, tweeted the following, and I thought it was interesting because I've talked about it on this channel. History may not predict the future, and correlation does not prove causation. Here are two charts around the previous Bitcoin halving. Watch what happens after the halving. Markets are inefficient, at least historically. Just data, draw your own conclusions. So we've seen historically in the past halvings, right, the first and second, that you have your bears and then bear markets, and you go into the halving, and then after that it drives the market into a very aggressive bull market, and we see all-time high prices for Bitcoin. And we know the market follows Bitcoin, so we're using it as as the main item we want to review here. So here, if you look at the second chart where the second halving took place, similar pattern, which led into the December 2017 parabolic run-up. Now notice it doesn't happen exactly at the point of the halving, but the year or months after, right? So the halving is coming up, the third halving is coming up in May, and we probably will see higher prices still next year. However, we can't predict the future, so maybe there's a big catalyst and it does drive the prices higher. But we know we've seen this pattern and it's very likely to repeat. We're not talking uncertainties, we're talking probability, so there's a high probability of it repeating. So this is the patience part, guys, waiting through the, all these little ups and downs on the way up, right? Consolidation. So notice on the way up, there's big green candles and then big red, big green, big red, right? That's just how the market moves. So keep that in mind. Finally, guys, the Simpsons Frinkcoin episode airs tonight. I'm going to watch it. Definitely, guys, check it out. I did a video on it yesterday. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. I'll put a link in the description. It covers cryptocurrencies, where Professor Frink develops the cryptocurrencies, becomes the richest man in Springfield, overtakes Mr. Burns' title as the richest man, and Mr. Burns wants to capture it back. So definitely check that out. It's, if you're in the United States, it's on Fox 5, I believe it is, and this is episode 13 of season 31, and I think it starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. So guys, what do you think about this news? I think this JPMorgan report here is big time. It validates this new asset class, and we're going to see more banks, stock exchanges, like I said, financial conglomerates, government, they're all going to be coming in. So hold on strong, guys, hodl strong. So leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you all later.